everybody. Welcome to Night Coop. Ooh, that was a good one.
That was
a good one.
We both hit the pitch so nice.
Oh, I'm
it was
feeling
so,
it today,
I'm
girl.
feeling it today, too. You look lovely,
You
Kelly.
look lovely. We
Thank
look
you.
very summery today.
Summery, fun, classy.
Yes. We're doing it. I mean, normally, if we're not wearing the denim, we're in all black.
Right. But so Kelly and I took headshots last week with tandem photo. They were absolutely fantastic.
Incredible job.
Allison
Love the
and
pics.
Matthew.
Yes.
So great, so wonderful. Mm-hmm. And we got the photos back yesterday, and what I realized is as much as I love myself in black, I really gotta mix it up because color on me also looks great.
Yes. I think black is always a safe choice.
Yes.
No one hates black. You see why I
shouldn't.
You see why I paused there, because I said, "How is this going to sound?"
How is this gonna sound? Yeah. The thing is that I'm used to wearing black all the time because black is slimming. And you know what? Maybe some people are like, you don't have to worry about that. That's lovely. It is something that I try to control to a certain degree. That's my business. You have yours. So I wear a lot of black. But
yeah, I mean, if this were tighter, it would be in black for me. But the fact that it's a little loosey, you
blue,
go whatever
pink,
color,
purple,
sure.
whatever color. Never a warm yellow.
No, never
Or
a
like
mustard. I'm not rolling around in a mustard.
Nothing
You know
like
what I
that,
mean?
because you can't have something that washes you out. Also, you can't have something where it makes your face look more red. Those are the things we have to deal with as some people who are mixed of all of the whitest whites in the world.
Yes, this Irish skin tone. It
Irish, British,
gets
German.
itself in trouble quite frequently with the warm
with
colors.
the warm color palette.
But then you see somebody that has a dark complexion and they're wearing bright yellow or a bright green.
Beautiful.
And I'm like, oh my God,
you look beautiful.
You look amazing.
It's not the life that I get to live.
It's not the life. I know. But you see it and you just go, you look like a model.
You look like a
You
model.
look amazing. I was walking to Trader Joe's the other day. This woman comes down the street, this beautiful woman, literally a very dark complexion, and she's wearing this bright head to toe green outfit.
Oh my God, I
green that would make me look leprechaun.
Yeah.
But with her, it was like, oh my God, we're on vacation.
Yeah,
we're
you look
walking
stunning.
the runway on vacation. That's what you look like.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm obsessed with it.
But not the life we get to live, Kel.
Nope.
It's what it is.
Nope. Not the one.
So now we're in loose colors today.
Loose colors today.
And we feel good.
I feel great.
Today's episode is about going to the doctor. Doctors in general.
Yes.
Some people, I understand, if you have medical anxiety, perhaps this episode is not... Our goal is to not remind you of things like near death or, make you uncomfortable, but to have a light and fun conversation revolving around the topic.
Yes. If you want to feel uneasy, you can watch the debate that happened this week.
Because that was really something.
That was really something. You know,
by something, I mean a whole lot of nothing at all. I don't know if anyone else gathered that.
Bullshit. I just don't understand why we can't have a third. Just give us a third option. This is silly.
I'm going to tell you something. I posted an Instagram story yesterday with the two of those guys on the screen. And I said, God help us all. That's fair. That is the most liked Instagram story I've ever had.
Really?
Yes. The people of this nation are tired.
Yeah, so what's weird is, sure, we're divided, but we're not that divided. Most people agree that this is dog shit.
That this is absolutely horrendous.
That this is, even if you are going to pick one of the guys, you know that both guys are not the guy.
They're not the guy. We don't have the guy in the lineup.
The guy isn't there. He's not there. Or lady.
We have to start from scratch. Why?
Yes, why?
Why are we recycling these people? This is ridiculous.
I don't know. And the way that they operate on the camera, I'm like, are you even in the room with us?
Lights are on. Nobody's home. Both of them. They both have First of all, Biden, nobody's the conductor of the train. Trump, the conductor of the train, is a madman. It's just ridiculous.
It's insane.
It's
when I was
insane.
watching it, I was like, I feel like I felt bad for Biden because I'm like, do you even know?
It's wrong. What's happening?
Get
the man off the screen. Get the man off the screen.
This poor son of a bitch.
You're just looking at him and you're like, how tired are we going to let somebody be in front of the nation? How exhausted. I mean, the poor son of a bitch.
I know.
Really, like, I mean, I hate to go. I'm saying son of a bitch in a kind way.
Yes, we're empathizing with him.
I'm empathizing with him. I mean, it's just absurd. It is literally having this middle school bully in an old man costume, okay, against this man who truly belongs in like an intensive state of care. It's horrible.
It's horrible. And those are our choices.
And those are our choices. That's
now,
what we get to pick from.
And then, of course, people say, well, if you do vote third party, which would be RFK, if you vote for him, that's like those votes are people that would have voted for Trump. Like the people that are voting for RFK wouldn't vote for Biden. It would go the other way. So if enough people write him in, maybe Biden will win again. But if people don't write him in, I got a bad feeling about this.
I've you know, it's so crazy because wasn't Obama's whole slogan, like, wasn't it all about hope?
I don't have any hope right now.
We've run out. I have no hope. None. Zero.
Every single option is bad. Like, even if, okay, because we were talking about this last night, okay? Even if, okay, and we're not political science majors or whatever the fuck, okay? We're two regular people
you
that are...
You don't have to know anything about anything to know this is bad.
Exactly. So here's how I'm looking at it, okay? Let's say Trump is correct in that he does have the best ties with Russia and China. Let's say that. Let's say he is correct that he would keep us out of World War III. Let's just say that. Let's go on that route. Even if that is true, the divide that happens when he's in charge, we're fucked here. Now, let's say he's lying and we could get into World War III anyway, then we're fucked here and then we're fucked over there. But then let's say we go with Biden, we could be still fucked here because then people get mad that Trump didn't win. And then he's not saying he's got good ties with Russia and China, so we're fucked over there to begin with. Either way, completely screwed. It's really, the question is, how and when would you like to be fucked? That is the question.
It feels like it doesn't matter who we're friends with at school. Our grades are bad. We don't even get to go to the social aspect because what's happening internally is just horrible.
That's exactly what is happening.
I can't even get to what's happening at recess
because I can't.
Because we're not getting past homeroom.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
Oh, it's bad. Okay.
Doctors. So, I went a few different routes with a lot of my things.
Okay. Yeah, me too, actually.
But first,
this or that?
This or that.
Okay. Hit me with it.
Okay. Strep test or a shot?
Shot.
Give me the shot.
Give me the shot any day of the week.
Do not
any day of the week.
That stick out of my mouth.
I don't care how big that needle is.
I don't care how big that needle is. I don't care how big that needle is.
I don't care.
I got the strep test in me right now.
I don't care how big the needle is.
The needles don't scare me.
No.
They don't scare me.
No.
They're annoying. Sure.
But
the strep test makes me feel like a cat with a hairball.
It really, like, I'm going to vomit on this person. Administering it. Administrating it? No, administering.
The person giving it to me. I'm going to throw up on them.
I'm going to throw up on them.
Yes.
I mean, it's horrible. And it's like, I feel like I'm going to get a splinter on my fucking tongue with the damn wooden.
Splintered Tongue. New album this fall. Doesn't that sound like a bad band? Like Smashing Pumpkins. Splintered Tongue. No?
Splintered Tongue?
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't work.
I'm telling you right now, I would rather take a shot with the needle the size of this straw than do a strep test.
Yeah. At that point, just stab me. Just stab me to give me a strep test.
And here's the other thing, too. For the most part, here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't have strep.
I don't have strep.
We can cross it off. I don't get strep.
I don't get strep, but it's the one time you don't do the test. That all of a sudden you get caught by the guy that made the Muppets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that terrified me growing up.
Yeah, it's
that
scary.
he died of strep throat. Who dies of strep throat?
Strep the cock guy.
Strep the cock guy. I hate
that
the
guy.
doctor. Now we're talking about it, and I'm like, I literally.
The doctor's the worst.
The doctor is the worst. I don't know how people. I mean, really, doctors, nurses.
You're incredible.
You're incredible.
Thank you for all of your help.
I got no fucking clue how you do any of that shit.
I got no clue.
Without puking, without washing your hands every 3 minutes.
Every 3 minutes.
Ay. Okay.
Waiting room
Okay.
for 30 minutes or sitting in the doctor office for an hour.
So I'm in the waiting room or I'm in like my own room
Yeah.
for an hour.
But the waiting room, you're only there for 30 minutes.
Give me the waiting room for 30 minutes. And the reason I say this is because at least I can distract myself with how annoying the other people are.
Yeah, but you're also in a room full of everybody else who's sick.
Yeah, but I mean...
What if this thing is packed to the brim?
I'm packed to the brim, then give me the hour alone. I guess it depends on how many people are in the waiting room.
I mean, honestly, I pick the doctor's office for an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
If I bring my charger. What? Charger? If I bring my charger.
What is going on with the two of us? We're getting a little too loose with it.
I know, we're getting a little too... Well, you know what it was? When I was in Rhode Island this week, I personally do not recall the people of Rhode Island having a thick accent, but I will tell you, Allie.
Really?
They had the thickest accent. I found what are you doing? I found myself, literally I asked this girl this question. She talks, I go, can you just talk again? I go, talk again. I go, can you talk? Just say any sentence. Because the accent was so thick.
What is the accent?
It's like, so this kid shows up. I go, I don't know you. I don't know what you do. Like it's thick northeast.
Awful.
It's weird. It's crazy.
I didn't know they had accents.
I pick the room. Give me the room by myself.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to be just trapped with people. Okay. Getting blood drawn or fluoride at the dentist? Because for me, just take the blood out of my body.
I'm going to go with blood drawn.
I hate the fluoride at the dentist.
Honestly, I think it's a borderline torture.
It is torture.
It's torture.
It's torture. You can't fucking breathe.
You can't swallow. You can't breathe.
Yeah.
The texture of it around your, in your mouth, like it just is horrendous. They try and make it fun with the flavoring. The flavoring's not fun. Nothing about it is enjoyable, and they try to pitch it as though it's friendly.
At least with the blood drawn, you're kind of like, all right, I'm going to be a little dizzy after this. That gives me something to look forward to.
It also is more necessary, I feel like.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of data back from doing the blood drawing.
Yeah.
We're not getting much, in my humble opinion, from the fluoride.
I don't think so either. And I'm somebody where they have to poke around. It's not even like a one and done.
Kelly and our veins are hiding.
Yeah,
hiding in the night.
I don't even know. Yeah, I see some right here, but in terms of like up in here where they normally do it,
Oh yeah,
Hard to
in
find.
between the elbow. There's no chance.
Oh, they
There's
always have
no
to go through my
chance.
hand.
Yeah, they have to go through the hand. I don't know why that is. Is it? I don't know if it's poor. I don't think it's poor circulation. I think it's just we have small veins.
We have small veins, so skinny. Yeah. No, they normally have to do it right in here, right in the knuckle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It is bad, but
It is bad.
Not
It
as bad
does-
as fluoride.
No.
Nothing is.
Not much is as bad as what happens to you when you're at the dentist.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
put it up there with Pap smear. That's where I would put it, and I might even prefer that.
A pap smear over the dentist?
Yeah,
Not me.
really.
I fucking hate that.
I mean, I hate it too. I hate both of them.
It's the metal clamps.
The metal
the-
clamps make me feel like a horse.
You're making me feel like an experiment.
I don't. The fact that men. Well, what do men have to do? Colonoscopies a lot.
Colonoscopies, you guys
Not a
also
lot.
have to
You should be
do,
there every day.
Do
Prostate exam.
yeah.
What do you pick?
That sucks.
No, going up the asshole isn't as bad as going up the cooter. I don't think.
No, I actually no. I would prefer a pap smear over.
Going up the ass. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Do the next one. Do the next one. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because I can't.
I don't know where we're headed. I don't know
Okay.
where we're going. A case of the sniffles. Okay. A case of the sniffles.
Okay.
Or flat out bloating.
Bloating.
Bloating?
Just give me bloating. I can wear the right clothes. I feel like I'm bloated today. I feel disgusting.
Really?
Yes. I feel awful. And I don't know why it happened because I have an idea. But
Starts with mozzarella, ends with stick.
I don't really eat like that. And so I think
Mr. Furley's, this bar near us, these mozzarella sticks are so freaking good.
they're so fresh. They're so good.
good.
They're so good. But yeah, I shouldn't have dove into that. I don't think.
It's all right.
It's okay.
I'd have a
It's
pancake
all right. That's okay.
earlier. What was I
Never
going to say?
love me anyway. Remember that song? And I think it's time for you to find another dumb blonde.
Haiku.
Haiku. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway. I think I'm going sniffles.
You're going sniffles? Why?
Bloating will take me out, dude.
Sniffles, I feel disgusting. I feel like
feel gross too, but-
they drip.
You ever accidentally, like, it drips and you like, accidentally lick it? Does that ever happen to you?
Of course, it happens to everybody.
It's not the... Okay, hear me out.
It's not the worst.
taste in the world.
Well, because
I've
it's just
tasted-
like salt.
Why is it salty?
I don't know. We were never booger eaters when we were
I
younger.
was never a booger eater.
But I know a lot of booger eaters, and they're like, well, yeah, it tasted good. People say that, which is crazy. What?
My weird habit growing up was that once I was told that eyelashes, you can make a wish on them.
You pulled
I
them?
would pull them out so that I could get more wishes.
How'd that turn out?
Nothing came true. But I think like the genie or whatever that would make the wish come true knew I was cheating.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was my theory.
Yeah, that's
also,
a good theory.
Can I tell you about another weird thing, brain block type thing that I have?
Go ahead.
I thought about this the other day.
Continue with it. I'm going to get more water. Keep going.
I thought about this the other day. The car registration, mine, I have a March registration. Okay? Why do I feel like people who have December are luckier? I don't know. I feel like it's better to have a month later in the year because that means it feels like you get longer, like a longer amount of time, but you don't. It's always a year. It's just, to me, hey everybody, to me, it feels as though like they have more time. They don't, but I really can't get it out of my head. And I've tried to like reason with myself and make it, but I'm like jealous. Like, why do I have to have March? That's the 3rd month. Like, that's so early. that I'm just. If it's just me, all I'm talking about is.
So many seeds.
I think that eventually I'll lose this train of thought, and it won't, I won't feel this way forever. But I currently, it bugs me. Like, you got May, and I mean, I had to pay late fees for my car registration, and my whole thought process was, well, I wouldn't have been late if my registration were in May. I would have had more time.
Yeah, that makes no sense. But I do see what you mean. Because when I see it in November, I go, nah, you lucky guy.
You got the end of the year.
You got the end of the year. Because to me, that makes sense when you would renew things. Why am I renewing anything in the middle of the year?
Yeah.
So annoying.
So
okay.
annoying.
Eye doctor or dermatologist appointment?
Dermy.
Really?
No.
Eye doctor?
Eye doctor.
I like the eye doctor. I like the eye doctor.
Our eye doctor growing up had a crush on our mom.
He had a crush on everybody. I think he freaking
I
got
had a
around.
crush on him. I didn't. He did make me a little bit nervous, though.
Yeah, he made me a little nervous. But I think it's just because he seemed cool.
Yeah, he was like a really good guy.
He was a really good guy who probably messed around a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, he was an optometrist. He had money.
He had money, good-looking guy.
Good-looking guy, nice guy, friendly guy.
Yeah. I'm not going to say his name, but you know who you are, dog.
He rocked.
He listens to NIGHTCOOP.
He listens to NIGHTCOOP. He's like, I really hope they're doing well.
I love these
I
girls.
hope they're taking out their contacts an hour before sleep every night.
Nope.
Not happening.
Sorry,
my guy. I do like the eye doctor. The only thing that I don't like about the eye doctor is that my eyes are bad.
Yeah, my eyes are bad. I'm not a huge fan of the glaucoma test.
No. Where they shoot the... Like, no, that's not fun. And
No.
I think I'm going to fuck it up. I think I'm going to blink as soon as they... And I don't.
But the dermatologist, I'm like, well, that freckle's cancer. And that freckle's also cancer, obviously. And they're like, there's nothing wrong with your freckles. And I'm like, how would you know?
How would you know?
How would you know?
Did you test them?
No, you didn't. No. Okay, go
I
ahead.
should go to the dermatologist, though.
I gotta go,
Okay.
yeah.
Being awake for a minor surgery or going under?
Be awake for the minor surgery. Don't put me under. Don't put me under. If it's a big deal enough to put me under, I'm terrified. What if I don't wake up?
I've gone under twice.
Have you really?
Yeah. Have you ever gone under?
No.
Well, did you get your wisdom teeth removed?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're back there.
I went under when I was 11, when I had my belly button put in place. No, I'm kidding. When I Kyle XY. When I was 11, I had a mole removed on my belly button, but it was like kind of in my belly button a little bit. And I think I talked about this before. In regards
I
to
think
my
you
nub.
have as well,
But
yes.
anyway, so I had to go under for that, to have that removed. And then when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I also had to go under for that. And because I was on birth control, they said that there was a 1 in 10 chance that I was going to have dry socket, but they said not to be worried about it. And I should have been worried about it because that's what I got. Dry socket. Basically what happens is
Dry socket.
basically what happens is the bone underneath your gums
Ugh.
in your jaw,
No.
after they take out the tooth, it doesn't grow back in the gums immediately. And therefore, you have raw jaw just exposed in the back of your mouth for a period of time until that gum grows back over it and heals. So what they had to do, because they had to put something back there that would disintegrate over time that I wouldn't choke on, And so as the gum grew back in place, it would disintegrate and I would eventually get rid of it. They had to put a quite literal clove back there. A clove, like a spice. The clove. And it was like this tiny little thing that was almost like, it was as though it was the size of a pomegranate seed. And it had like kind of like this gelatin like texture around it. And they tucked it back in my mouth. And I was like, that's disgusting. I was in so much pain for about a week and a half. I'm talking so much pain. The worst pain of my life. It hurt so goddamn bad.
So would you go under? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was awful. It was so bad. It was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life.
Worse than the stomach virus that we had?
Yes,
Ooh,
Kelly.
That one was brutal.
Kelly and I had a stomach virus when we were in what, college?
I think
during
we
the summer?
were home for summer break.
Yeah, and we had a stomach virus for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Where it felt like someone had tied a rope around your waist or around around your waist and was just pulling it all day long.
Yeah.
It hurt so bad.
So bad. That was the worst stomach virus we've had. And it was so crazy that it was like there was nothing we could do. Yeah, nothing we could do. Nothing helped. Nothing.
Pepto-Bismol helped a little bit.
A little bit, but it
was brutal. Okay.
All right.
Book, Hawk, Marry, Kill.
Let's do it.
Dr. Phil, Jack Shepherd from Lost, or Meredith Grey?
I'm killing Dr. Phil. He's done kind of some fucked up shit.
You think?
Yeah. In regards to like his exploitation of people's problems and like children and their issues and that type of stuff, and not like consenting to certain parts of the show, that type of deal.
Yeah.
So I'm killing him. I'm becawking Meredith Grey. She just, at a certain point, it's so annoying.
You don't want to be
doesn't
around
want
her
me.
anymore.
She wants Dempsey. And I'm marrying Jack Shepherd from
Of
Lost.
course. This is the order of how it's supposed to go.
That's how it's supposed to go.
It's just objectively true. Jack from Lost, as annoying as he was at certain times, he never got ugly, did he?
No, he did not. He didn't. And I really appreciated that, Matthew Fox. I really appreciated your commitment to not being an uggo.
And I would have, honestly, in the future, I would have liked more Matthew Fox in places. We didn't get a lot of them.
I think there was some controversy. Didn't he get a DUI or something?
Everyone else is doing that.
I'm just saying. Or
I think
either that or he hit a woman.
Hold on 1 second. Let's take a look, see here.
They only go one of two routes, these actors.
Matthew.
They're either drunks or they're hitting women. Honestly, they're doing both.
I don't know if he... Let's not say that until...
Well, sure, of course.
He's 57. Matthew Fox, Wikipedia. If we go down...
Personal life.
Personal life. Here we go.
Legal issues and allegations of abuse. I got it.
Alleged assault of a female bus driver. What's he doing on the bus? And made sure the bus driver withdrew a civil lawsuit, intentionally failed or refused to provide full and timely cooperation information. But
that same year, Fox was arrested for driving under the influence.
That same year, driving under the influence.
What did I say?
Dominic
Monaghan
tweeted about Fox in May 2012, his Lost co-star, who's also in Lord of the Rings. He beats women, not isolated incidents, often.
What did I just fucking say?
Fox called Monaghan's claims a pile of bullshit and said he was not going to waste too much breath on that.
What did I just say?
He also told Men's Journal in 2012 that he has never hit a woman before, never have, never will.
What did I say? Actors get accused of one of two things.
That is true.
If not both. And
I still stand by what I said because I'm talking about the character.
Oh, sure.
I'm not talking
we're
about
not talking about
him as a
Matthew Fox.
person.
We're talking about
Yeah.
Jack Shepherd. Two different people. And Jack Shepherd would never hit a woman, and he would never drive drunk.
That is true. Jack Shepherd's a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Dr. Doolittle.
Okay.
Professor Utonium from Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
Or Alexander Fleming, the creator of penicillin.
Okay. I am killing I'm killing Professor
Utonium.
Utonium.
So am I. What if the experiment went south and now you've killed 3 little girls?
Yeah, you really didn't think that through, did you?
It's quite the gamble.
Yeah. I'm marrying Dr. Doolittle, and I'm becocking Alexander Fleming. Yes, because Dr. Doolittle, I would also like to be around a guy that could talk to animals.
I am picking the exact same route.
Mm-hmm.
My reasoning for Alexander Fleming, I'm not marrying you because I am not taking that last name.
Yeah.
I am not
so
taking
sorry.
Flem as
But
part of my
Kelly
last name.
Doolittle? Sure.
Allie Doolittle? That's fun.
Dr. Doolittle is so... Doolittle? Hilarious.
Hilarious. Great bit.
I agree.
All right.
All right, I have a what the clock.
Okay. I've changed.
Okay. Why, now that we've lived through COVID, now that we've lived through that whole thing, I don't understand what the clock, why aren't masks mandatory in the doctor's office? Why didn't we learn from that?
Why didn't we learn from that? Also, I think if you're sick and you're out in public, you should put on a mask.
I think so too. It's just common sense. It's common respect.
Like look at what I mean. You're not a dork. It became like you're a dork if you wear a mask. Like why?
Why? I'm sick.
I'm sick.
Well, don't you want me? And that's I wear masks on the plane for 2 reasons. Number one, because planes are breeding grounds for disease and whatever, but also because it makes people think that I don't want to talk.
And I don't want to
I don't want to talk. So what I do, I get on the plane. I swear to God, on the plane, I have my sunglasses on, mask on, earbuds in.
That's what's up.
You're not talking to me.
No.
And I've also switched to where I now am in the window instead of the aisle. So you get in, you see me, I'm curled up, I have all my things on.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
That's what's up.
I don't even get drinks on the plane. Like, I don't even get a Diet Coke normally. I don't get I am literally curled up in a ball.
And I think that's totally fine. You travel a lot. You're sick of it.
I'm sick of it.
You're sick of it.
But, you got to do it.
Oh, of course.
You get paid to do that. That's
Right,
what
right,
it
right.
is. That's part of the thing.
But, yeah, I don't get why it hasn't been just an overall consensus that you should be wearing a mask if you don't feel good.
I know. I don't get it. And it's a what the clock on the media for painting it in this way of like, if you wear a mask, it's because you align with X, Y, and Z.
Or because you are actually sick, but it can also be a way to protect yourself
from getting sick. I mean, people in Asia do it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Yeah.
A
lot of my staff they wear masks.
Yeah,
especially if they're sick. They put on a mask.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Okay, go ahead.
I've changed in the sense where I truly, when I was like in college, if I got sick, you would see me out.
Oh,
I would become
pushing it to the limit.
Pushing it to the limit.
No FOMO.
No FOMO.
Sinus infection, I'm out. I'm doing it.
Now?
Don't look at me.
Do not look at me.
Do not ask me to be anywhere.
Sick, I want nothing to do with anybody. I want to lay. I want to get it out of the way. 72 hours, I want to be back at it. And in those 72 hours, I don't want to do anything.
Yes. Take the time to rest completely
to
heal your body.
Yeah.
But when you're young, you're like, I'm fine. Come on, I'm fine.
Yeah.
You're
Not
whatever.
fine.
Now I'm like, I'm not fine.
I'm not fine.
I'm not fine.
I'm not fine. And it's just to go out and be disgusting. And I do think that we've gotten better as a society after COVID to not go out while you're sick.
I do think that is true.
I think we've gotten better about that because you come across as gross.
Yeah.
Like people be like, "Are you sick?
Why are you out here when you're sick?
You're sick.
No one wants us.
Go home."
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, and it also probably helped a little bit in regards to employment. Like, I don't think as many people are going to work when they're really sick because I think management now is a little bit more like, you're sick, you need to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that we're on the right bend.
I agree.
For that.
I agree.
Okay. You just did yours?
I just did. I've changed. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we're on to
We've got beef.
We've got beef. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We need a system, and this goes back to your this or that of, when you're waiting in the doctor's office, like you're in the actual room. There needs to be on a TV a wait time or something. I'm sitting there, I'm looking around, I'm waiting for this knock, this mysterious knock.
Why is this such a guessing game?
I don't know.
And when I'm going to be called.
I know, and it's like especially if I'm genuinely sick.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting in there, like, what? I just want to know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because they also tell you in the doctor's office, don't be on your phone. So I'm like, I don't want to be on my phone when you open the door. Because then you're going to be like, says no phones.
Yeah.
But if I know, they're not going to be in here for another 20 minutes.
Why would I just sit here with my own thoughts?
Why would I do that to myself?
Exactly. I also feel like in the waiting room, it would be really, really helpful. I mean, there's an urgent care near us that does this, where you sign in and you can see what number patient you are. Which I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I like the app. I like the app for it.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. And if they don't do that, if you still want to do a physical sign-in, just put it on the TV. Just put people's initials or whatever.
And I think we should get to vote.
How sick are you?
How sick are you, and do you get to go first?
Well, in waiting rooms, in like emergency rooms, they have their quote unquote like regulars that they know are there because they're hypochondriacs.
Yeah.
And they will purposefully like wait them out until they're like, well, I don't have time for this. And they're like, well, yeah, because you're fine.
That's insane.
They will purposefully do it. Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
Well, they have to welcome everyone into the emergency room.
Right.
But there's no saying what order they have to go in.
There's a lot of people who will go to the ER for things that they don't go to urgent care for. Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Somebody who knows medical stuff. Answer that question. Why are people quick to say, I'm going to go to the ER instead of urgent care?
I don't know. Maybe there's something with their insurance, but
or a price thing. It has to be a price point thing, but I don't know what.
I'm not sure. Additionally, I have one more thing for You've Got Beef, and that would be the fact that doctors pushed opioids on people. Big Pharma in particular. I'm
really bad
about that.
Really bad.
That is
don't
not
like that at all.
Good. And it's so not good that in fact the opioid crisis was brought up. It's being brought up in the debates.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, it's just one of those things where it's like, you guys are a little bit particular with what drugs you want to shell out and what drugs are like, hey, I'm going to be careful with that. Opioids, whatever, but I'm having a hard time getting a motherfucking Z-Pack?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They're like, we're worried about antibiotic resistance. It's like this person broke their leg last year and is now on the streets looking for heroin because of you guys.
No. Most doctors are incredible people.
We're not saying that. My issue isn't the doctors as much as it's big pharma. Those industries that are like, hey, we know you need money. We know you want to make more money. We're going to give you the incentive to give people this. It's those companies. It's the companies.
My beef, actually, I've Got Beef, is relevant to, certain medicines being advertised and things like that, whatever. So I have bad migraines sometimes. Mm-hmm. And I went to a doctor who he was like, here's a sample of this drug called Nurtec. You might have seen Nurtec advertised by Miss Lady Gaga. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, I got samples of this migraine medicine that when you take it, it dissolves in your mouth, and I'm telling you, your symptoms go away like that. Okay? So fast. He gave me samples, and then the prescription I was supposed to receive, but insurance didn't cover it. And it turns out it's really hard to get insurance to cover this this drug.
Yeah.
I believe it's 8 pills of it, which would stop 8 migraines, is like $1,600.
What?
Or like $1,200. It's over $1,000 for 8 of them.
Holy shit.
Okay. And here's my issue, and no offense to Lady Gaga and whatever, to advertise a drug that is so expensive
and not accessible
and not
to people.
accessible to most people is very bizarre to me.
It's just tone deaf. It's like what? It works for me. Yeah, because you're a millionaire.
Yeah, because you can afford it. But most people can't afford that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I was so...
It's also nuts that you got some for free.
I know, and I have one left. Don't rob me. I have one left. But I just found it really... when I saw she was advertising for it, I was like, that's a little odd.
Well, she probably got paid.
Yeah, she definitely got paid, but I don't know. She might not even be aware of the fact that it is
that expensive regular people.
For regular people.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's an incredible drug. It's fantastic. I mean, truly works like a charm. It's insane, but you can't afford it. Nobody can. And most people can't afford that. So you end up just, taking 2 Advil and waiting it out for, 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hen house open mic?
Yep.
All right. I have a part of what would be like a play.
Okay.
Okay. But I have to play both parts. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I'm going to put my phone here so that I can read it and act it out correctly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But Father, what if I don't want to keep the doctor away? Whatever do you mean, Elizabeth? What if I'm in love with him? Don't be stupid, my child. You are not in love with the doctor. I am, Father, and he's in love with me. You should see his face when I arrive. I've raised a fool. Your copay is $85 and our insurance is shite. Of course he's excited to see you. That's not it, Father. Well, what does he say? When does he want to see you next? What is wrong with you? Wednesday. He said to check my forehead. 4? He says at this rate, I'll eventually be a 5-head. And he wants to keep an eye. He insults you. And you stay. And you remain. I ought to have a word with him. It's a serious condition, Father. About as serious as a jester. Father, please. Hand me that apple back. For I am the one now sick. Thank you.
That was really good. That was really, really good. That was really good. As a jester. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. Okay.
What you got, Kel?
I am going to play doctor. And you're my patient.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So do you mind if I check your temperature?
Go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're fine. But I will warn you, you've been diagnosed.
With?
Beautiful eyes.
What are you doing?
Your test results came back.
Yeah.
It's positive.
What?
That you're the love of my life. We drew your blood.
Yeah?
We got a lot of it.
Uh-huh.
Guess what?
What?
It's sweet. Oh, God. Like you. We got your dental records.
Yeah?
Yeah. Guess what?
What, doctor?
They're all wisdom teeth. You're smart. My idea was to do it and give you a bunch of compliments.
Yeah. That's what you did.
But I didn't. I thought it would come across as a little more. What the fuck? What the hell was that?
I don't know.
It was like it kept. Did it get thick?
I think I didn't. It was as though
Like a momentum.
the momentum, the physics of it all.
The physics of it all kept it going.
Oh my goodness, Kel.
All right.
All right. Well, good hen house open mics.
Sure.
Fun stuff.
I just didn't feel like doing the yuck yucks. I didn't feel like telling the jokes.
I know. It's okay.
Is there?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, sure.
Just so you guys know, next week is 4th of July, so we're not going to be putting out a podcast on 4th of July. No one's going to be listening. That's just the truth of it. Yeah. So I guess this would be, because we're going to put this out, this will be like the midweek.
Yeah.
So like you still get one for these 2 weeks, but it's just in the middle of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, this has been fun.
It's been great.
It's been a great time.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Allie. You can find me at I am Allie Ryan on Instagram and TikTok.
You can find me at This Is Kelly Ryan. Yeah.
And
We'll see you next time.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.